Do a League Smasher Pass tier list? Oh! Wait, I like that idea. Wait, I like that idea. League of Legends tier list maker 2025. Guys, we know how a tier list works, right, guys? Okay, look, it's, you know, Smasher Pass, we go through all of the champions, okay, and, you know, I just write them, you know, I write them in a app, you know, this is peak content right here, what can I say, you know? And then, of course, the tiers, so, yes, please, I feel like it's self-explanatory. Yes, I would just like, yeah, sure, but it's not, you know, this is the desperation tier, this is the I wish they were real tier, okay? And then there's the yes of shame, because, you know, I feel like at some point we're gonna get somewhere where it's like, you know, should I be saying yes here? I feel like this tier will be needed. I don't know who's gonna go in here. The yes of shame is gonna, you know, we'll go from there. I mean, I wouldn't say no is like, you know, like if, like I wouldn't ask them first, but if they asked me, I'd be like, you know, I wouldn't say no, you know, that's, you know, it's self-explanatory. And then neutral is like, I couldn't tell you, I don't know. And then, probably not, you know, it's like, you know, probably, you know, it's like a slight no, but it's not like an aggressive no. Oh yeah, and then I would rather die is self-explanatory. Like if you gave me the option, you have to smash this League of Legends character or die, I would rather die. Like just give me death. It's okay, just give me death. I'm ready to go now, you know? And then, that is a child is self-explanatory. That's a child. Okay, so we're starting off with Aatrox. Okay, okay, anyways, we're moving on. Anyways. We're moving on. Anyways, so, you know, we're just gonna leave him there. We're gonna leave him there, and we're not going to elaborate, okay, guys? We're not, this one, I know I just said, the whole thing is I'm going to put people in tears, and we're gonna yap about it. You know, PvP gets me, okay? Like, it's just, you know, if you know, you know, okay? Should I put this in League? You know, maybe we get people that are looking for League of Legends content, and then they're like, what the fuck am I watching? You know, this is a great first impression, what can I say? You know, here's what's gonna happen, guys, is if something needs to go into the yes of shame, it's going to go into the yes of shame, and I'm allowed to put, like, a handful of characters there, and I don't have to elaborate, okay? There we go. Okay, so we have Ahri. I mean, like... I mean, I'm trying to think. It would either be, like, you know, I wouldn't, like, go out of my way to be, like, personally, I wouldn't go, I mean, like, yes, but I wouldn't go out of my way to be like, Ahri, please crush my skull. Like, there's gonna be other people on this list that I'm like, please, you know? So I would say yes, but like, you know, I wouldn't, you know, this is what it is. I feel like I wouldn't have the game to pull Ahri, so I wouldn't even think about trying. That's what it is, you know? So yeah, we'll put Ahri here. Even though I think a lot of people will be like, I can't believe you put Ahri there. Okay, look, don't worry about it. It's fine. Akali? Look, a lot of these is gonna be... Yasuo pulled Ahri. She doesn't have the high of standards. Okay, if you think so, then I can put her here. If you think so, if you think I got a chance that, you know, if I got a chance, I'll put her there too, you know? Most interaction I've had with the League is Ahri Rule 34. What is that? That's crazy, though. Akshan? I mean, I wouldn't say no. Like he's attractive, but he's not my type. Like, I wouldn't go out of my way, but if he did ask, it's like, hey, Zoe. Something. I'll be like, okay. Yeah. No. Okay, Alistar. No. I don't want to milk those. That's my answer. Is you know, when it comes to Alistar, I think whatever Alistar were to do, I think it would involve some sort of rupturing of my internal organs that would lead me to dying, I think. Like, logically, and you might be like, oh, wouldn't Aatrox do the same thing? Yes, but you don't understand. Okay, my answer is yes, you don't understand. You can milk Thassa going to jail for that one. Okay, Ambessa? Look. All I'm gonna say is, look guys. All I'm gonna say is, you know, when Ambessa stopped at Piltover and she said that she was going to sample the local cuisine, okay, I might have been buying tickets. Okay, I might have been buying tickets to go to Piltover. You know, I might have been. Okay, anyways, I feel like that explains enough. That explains enough. Okay, Amumu, that's a child. That's a child. Probably not. I don't even know how the fuck. Okay, I don't need to explain Amumu. Amumu's a child. Okay, Amumu's a sad child. I would give him like a birthday cake or like a cupcake. I would be like, hey Amumu, I'll show up to your birthday party. I'm sorry that you don't have any friends. I would give him like a coloring book. Maybe some Legos, maybe like a Lego set or something. I actually wouldn't smash Ambessa out of respect. She seems to be into twinks. Yeah, but like Ambessa could smash my skull in, you know? Like I don't think it would, I probably wouldn't smash a Nivea, but also like if it was like a life or death situation, it's like I have to smash a Nivea or I'd rather die. Like I'll figure out how it goes, you know, I'll get frostbite. That's crazy. Anyways, Andy's a child. That's all. That's the end of the story. Anyways, Aphelios? Anyways, does his sister watch? Oh, I think I would just be like, hey, I'm sorry, please, like, please put on headphones, please leave the room, please look away. Wait, Automod! My bad. Sorry, what? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Never mind. Okay, Alune is not there. In this scenario, Alune is not there. And she's not watching, okay? Ash? I mean, I wouldn't say no. Like, but I don't have the particular, like, affinity to Ash where I'm like, oh yes, absolutely, you know? Like, I wouldn't say no, you know? Like, if she asks, I'll be like, oh, okay. Basil? Yeah, I mean neutral, like I have no idea. Like he's a divine, I don't fucking know. I don't know how the hell that shit would work. Putting Trin in the cut chair now. What do you mean? Trin said that his right arm is a lot stronger than his left. He should be, you know, he should be able to handle this. I'm fucking insane. Same logic as Aatrox for me. But there's something about Aso that isn't the same as Aatrox for me. Okay, Aurora. Ooh. Yeah. You know what? I do think she's cool. You know, I do think she's pretty cool. Why am I saying she's pretty cool? Like, that's not the way this tier list works. She would be at, like, the bottom of yes, I would, though. I don't know why. I can't explain it. But she would be towards the bottom of yes, I would. But yes, yeah, I would. If she was real and she was like, I would be like, you know. Azir? Probably not. Like, I feel like, you know, he'd be like, something, we must reproduce for the glory of Shurima or something, and I'll get, like, really out of it. He would say some shit about a Shurima, and I would just get really out of it. Bard? Okay. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. Here's the thing. He's a cosmic divine being. But, like, low-key, I feel like he'd be, like, really chill about it. So I'm gonna put him in the yes of shame. I cannot explain to you. I cannot explain to you how, like, why, yes, but, like, low-key, like, I feel like... I mean, think about the mood that he would put on, though. Like, I feel like I would be, like... I feel like I would just feel very comforted, though. Belveth? Probably not. What the fuck does... Sorry, what the f... She would warn me! I'm gonna get fucking bored! Yeah, there's a head up there, I'm gonna get bored! Okay, never mind. Sorry, where's the tier list? I forgot. That's... she will eat me and I will die, but like not in a cool way. Oh, but she is a woman. But Belveth is a woman, so that automatically makes it like a little more chill if she did. Okay, it wouldn't be an I'd rather die. I think it would be probably not. She's gonna be here, and that's where I'm gonna leave her. Okay, Blitzcrank. I don't know. Let me size him up. Sorry, Blitzcrank. That is like... I just need to like grease his gears or something. I shouldn't say that. That's fucking insane. That's a whole ass robot, bro. See, I feel like I can't view Blitzcrank as like a sexual object. I don't know if that makes sense. I can't view Blitzcrank in a sexual lens. So I feel like, I don't even know how to explain it. I feel like in the cosmic sense, I cannot view Blitzcrank as like a, I cannot view this character in any sexual sense. Is that the way I'm gonna phrase this? You know what, because that's also how I feel about Asol. I feel like that's fitting. It is, we're updating the tiers. It's physically impossible for me to view this character in this way. Do you think all the misspellings make it better? You know what? Someone, if I make this into a proper video, someone's gonna get mad in the comments and be like, you misspelt the tier. And then that's free engagement. You know what? We're just gonna leave it like this just for it to be annoying. Why are there so many first-time chatters on this on this stream? Okay, this is you know what happens. You're gonna make it big off of League Smasher Pass. Look, honestly though, low-key, like, if I ever get to hit an Ots Darva pivot where I start making 8-hour-long tier list videos, that would be the fucking dream, okay? I can't even lie. God, I love yapping. I fucking love yapping. I just don't want to edit the videos, but I fucking love yapping. Yeah, I would rather die. Because I think I would die either way, and I feel like being smashed by Brand... I feel like getting smashed by Brand, like, I literally, like, that sounds horrible. You know, and I mean, a lot of these characters you could be like, well, you know, look, I just, you know, he needs to go there. He needs to go there. I can't, I'm sorry. I would rather die, you know? Okay, wait. Okay, Braum? I feel like I need a tier between yes, I would, and yes, please. I need like a yes, and then I need like an enthusiastic yes. Okay, yes, I would, absolutely. And this is like my energetic yes, because I feel like there needs to be like tiers in the how. Okay. So I would put Ambessa here, and she would be on top of absolutely. And then yes, I would put Braum here. I would put Akali here. Yes, that's better. Okay, but like, hear me out though. Like, if you see the vision, okay. Look, that's a sweet, loving, caring man right there. Okay, Braum. Okay, He would make sure that you're, you know, he would make sure that you're being chillin', you know what I mean? Let's just leave it at that. Yeah, I think that makes sense. But yeah, so Bram goes there. Briar, oh. Like, I know Briar's not a child, but I for some reason want to put her in that tier. But she's not a child, right? Like, I feel like if your character, you know, even if your character isn't canonically a child, but your character is vaguely childlike, I feel like I have to put, like, I know Briar's technically not a child, but I have to put her there. You know what I mean? I know she's not a child, but in my head, I have to put her in this tier. I can't explain to you. Anyways, Caitlyn, higher than Mbessa and Kali. I would say probably top of absolutely, oh my god, Camille? I mean, like, she definitely, I mean, Gilf, and she would crush me. Like, she does have giant, like, the most nuclear, like, melon crushing legs. But I don't think she would enjoy it. Like, I think she would just, I'll put her in bottom of yes, I would. Here's the thing with Cassiopeia, is like, it's like on one hand, I'm like, oh my god, Cassiopeia, ahahaha. But on the other hand, I'm also like, I want to be her. But also, like, she's my Halloween costume. So then it's like, I feel like I would have to put her here because it's more so like, I want to be her. Like, I want to become Snake Lady. Sexualizing my own character, like, feels odd to me. Because it's like, I want to become Snake. It's making sense now. Cho'Gath? Probably not. Probably not. That's what I'd say. Corky? I feel like all Yordles need to go here. I'm sorry, can we do something now? I feel like all of the Yordles that need to go in This Is a Child, like, even if they're not a child, I feel like if you're a Yordle, I have to put you here. I'm sorry, let's just get this out of the way. If you're a Yordle, I'm sorry, you need to go. I'm getting rid of all of the Yordles now. And if I miss one, we'll grab them and put them over there later. And you might be like, oh, Zoe, that's so boring. As a child, I don't care. Darius? I mean, I wouldn't say no, but like, you know, it depends. Like, I mean, I wouldn't say no, but I wouldn't be like, I wouldn't go out of my way to smash Darius. You know what I mean? That's where I'll put him. Diana? I mean, I wouldn't say no. Diana doesn't do it for me, though. She doesn't do it for me in particular. Mundo? I mean, probably not. No, Mundo. Mundo, look, Mundo goes where he pleases, and I'm not sure if I want to be going where he's pleasing, you know what I mean? Draven, I think I would rather, I don't know, man. I don't know how old Echo is. Therefore, he's a child. That's the new canon. If I can't tell, or like, you know, if I'm even slightly unsure, it's you're therefore a child. You know, I don't make the rules. That's why I'm like, that's a child. At least, I mean, I wouldn't say no, but she would kill me. I'm sorry. At least would kill me. But would I be mad about it? I don't think so. So therefore, let's assume they ain't killing us though. Let's assume they ain't killing us. Okay, next character. Evelyn! Once again, I will die. You know, we are in the same situation. They will probably kill me. At least she will definitely kill me. But I wouldn't, you know, if that's the way I go. You know, if that's the way that I go, then that's the way that I go, you know? You know, I don't make the rules. I feel like Ezreal will pull some shit like, the gauntlet stays on during sex. And I would be like, fucking, get this fucking cornball out of here. And so that's why I put him in, probably not. Probably not. I would rather die. I would rather die. Yeah, I would rather die than smash fiddlesticks. Yeah, that's Yeah. Oh, Fiora? Draven with the 2 that will kill you if smashed is low-key hilarious. Because think about it this way, okay? If I'm in a situation in which I have to engage in intercourse with Draven from League of Legends, I'm telling you, he's gonna be so fucking, it's like his ego will be so fucking annoying. It's gonna be like, yeah, look at my muscles while I try to give you back shots or something. I'm gonna be like, just fucking give me the gun. Give me the gun. He's gonna be flexing in the mirror and shit. He's gonna be trying to fucking ore farm on top, like, on my fucking naked body. I can't do that shit, man. I'm getting fucking, like, I'm getting, like, that's the answer. That's the answer. That's just gonna fucking piss me off. Like, I can't do it, man. Galio? Huh. Not there. I don't know very much about Galio. Like, I mean, I put him in, probably not. That's where I'm gonna put him in. Gangplank? Probably not. Garen also goes in, probably not for Garen. That's what I'll hit him with. Gragas? Yeah, probably not. Yeah, we'll put him there. Graves? Yeah, you know, like, I wouldn't say no if Graves asked, but he wouldn't be my first choice, you know what I mean? Bro, Graves likes guys, no, Lamau. Okay, well, half of these characters are fucking, okay, half of the women on this tier list are fucking heterosexual, okay? Okay, we're making up hypothetical scenarios. We're talking about fictional characters, okay? And then he's also, like, I mean, like, you know, if he asked, I mean, I wouldn't say no. I would just be like, are you sure? Like, okay, as weird as it sounds, like, I cannot perceive of Gwen in a sexual way. I don't know if that makes sense. I can't do it. I can't perceive Gwen in, like, a Smash way. I also don't know, wait, sorry, I need it. Gwen H? League of Legends? Oh, okay, it's one of these. Hackerim? Probably not. Yeah, probably not. Yeah, I mean, I don't really have much else to say about Hackerim. He just goes in probably not. I'm gonna put Hui there, and we're gonna leave him there. We're gonna leave him there. We did not have to elaborate. We did not have to elaborate. We're gonna scroll down. Okay, we're just gonna drop it there. Okay, top of absolutely. You know what? Okay. She loves her sad boys. What can I say? Oh, Alawi or Ambessa. Because they would both be in the same spot for me. Like, they would both go in the same part of the list, but I don't know which one would. Is Ambessa above Alawi? I think this is right. Alawi under Ambessa is a crime. No, I said they're tied. I said they're tied. Irelia is, where the fuck did I just put her? Irelia, either bottom of absolutely or top of yes I would. Bottom of absolutely. Ivern? I feel like Ivern has to go here. I don't think I can view this character in, like, a sexual manner. You know what I mean? I'm like, my brain, I don't think it's possible for me to perceive Ivern in that way. Janna, you know, funny enough, Janna doesn't specifically, I know that Janna has all of the, like, funny Gunnar voice lines and all that stuff, but I feel like, for some reason, like, it's not like a super hyper enthusiastic. I would put her in yes I would, but I'll put her towards the bottom of yes I would. Okay, Jarvan, probably not. But I'd say I put him higher. You know what? I mean, like, if he asked, I probably wouldn't say no. I think I would rather die. I think if the option was smash Jax or die. I think this is... Your unk so Jax wouldn't go for you anyways is crazy. That's crazy. Jax is of an upper echelon? Well, seems like fucking the age range that he's into is of a lower echelon, so I don't know if that's how it... Jace? Yes, but like, not like an enthusiastic yes. Like, he would be in, I wouldn't say no, but like Arcane Jace. Arcane Jace, yes, absolutely, but I'll put him in bottom of yes, I would. Like, default Jace design is fucking ugly, but like Arcane Jace, yes, I would, you know? Jhin, okay, Jhin would kill me, but don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Guys, we listen and we don't judge. Exactly. Anything that goes in the yes of shame, we listen and we don't judge. Now that I'm thinking about this category, I feel like I don't want Elise in here because I don't even think it would be yes of shame. I think I would put her in like, probably not. Now that I think about it, I'm like, I don't know, she is a spider. Yeah, she goes in bottom of probably not. Now that I think about it, I'm forming my thought process on where, like, what is going in the yes of shame, and I feel like Elise does not fit the yes of shame. You know what I mean? Jinx? Like, compared to other characters, I'm gonna see crazy for this. I will sing crazy for this, but probably not. And you guys are gonna be like, Zoe? Zoe? What the fuck? Zoe? Okay? I know you guys are gonna be tweaking out, okay? And I don't know how to explain it, but there's something about it. You know what? It's low-key the same thing as it's physically impossible for me to view this character in this way tier. It's low-key like I cannot view her in like a sexual aspect. I'm going to put her in, I cannot view this character in this way because I just don't think I can. Kaisa, she goes in absolutely, oh my god, Kaisa? She has this kind of energy, she's not for that. Exactly. The character has an energy where I feel like I cannot put them, I cannot put them in a tier list like this. Exactly. Thank you. Oh, Callista? I mean, I wouldn't say no, but I don't know if I would necessarily be enthusiastically like, yes, I must smash Callista. Explain it. Karma? Probably. I mean, if she asked, I wouldn't say no. But I wouldn't go out of my way to be like, yes, 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 please, 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 you know. Karthus? Where the fuck? I think Karthus would probably be in... Probably not! Kassadin? I think I'd rather... Well, what the fuck even is Kassadin's lore? I don't even fucking remember anything about Kassadin. I mean, he's a DILF, so he's got that going for him, right? I mean, like, I'll put him... probably not. Katarina? Like, here... Kale? I just don't think Kale would be down for that. You know what I mean? I just feel like Kale wouldn't be interested in that. So I feel like probably not. Like, I feel like if she would be asking me, I would be like, are you sure? Like, Kane? It's not even shameful. It's not even shameful. I'm trying to... look, I mean, theoretically, he would be... Like, theoretically, it would be the yes of shame. It's not even shameful at that point. Let's just say that. Let's just leave it there. Kha'Zix? Yeah, I think I'd rather die. Kindred? I don't even know. Ooh. Hear me out, Draven. No! I think, you know, I mean, well, look, the option is either Kindred kills me or Kindred kills me? I feel like either way, both are ending in death. Let me guess, Red Kayn? Okay. It doesn't matter which form. It doesn't matter if it's default Kayn, if it's Red Kayn, or if it's Blue Kayn. It doesn't matter. They're all just, you know. Okay, but what Cog? No! That's... I think Cog's mouth... I think Cog would disintegrate my flesh. I think I would rather die. I think I would rather die. Cassante? I mean, like, I wouldn't say no. I feel like I'm gonna put him, like, higher up in the I wouldn't say no. LeBlanc? Oh. Absolutely. Leeson? Nah, probably not. Probably not. Yeah. Leona? Absolutely. Oh, she goes like here. No, I feel like Lilia goes in the it's physically impossible for me to view this character in this way tier. I feel like that is where she goes. And there's no like rating of like how high or low. They just go here. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but they just go here, you know? Lysandra? Probably not. Lucian goes in, I'd say bottom of absolutely. Or he goes on top of yes, I would. I think bottom of absolutely is where I'd put him. Okay, I mean, I'd just put her in like, I mean, I wouldn't say no. Like, I don't know. I would just feel, I don't know, I just feel awkward. That's where I'd put Lux. Master Yi? I mean, like, is he taking the helmet off? Master Yi? Okay, Master Yi, if he says he has to keep the mask on, if he keeps the mask on, it's probably not. But if he takes the mask off, then it's bottom of absolutely. Makes sense? Malphite? I mean, look, Malphite is rock solid, but I would probably put him in probably not. Okay, Malzahar? I mean, is there like a humanoid Malzahar? Have we seen a humanoid Malzahar? No, it's just a guy. Oh, wait, you're right. There's a debonair Malzahar, right? Dude, wait, I forgot he's kind of bad in this skin, though. I forgot he's just a man in this skin. You know, all he has to do is take the mask off, you know? I can fix him, you know what I mean? I can fix him, you know? I can fix him, you know? Let's just leave it at that, okay? Maokai? We're putting him at the bottom of probably not. Mel? Absolutely, she goes like... Leona needs to be higher than this. No, Leona's spot is fine. I think Mel goes here. That's a child. Misfortune? Honestly, probably not. I don't know. I mean, actually, you know, I'd put her in, I mean, I wouldn't say no, but she doesn't particularly do it for me, you know? Mordekaiser? I think I'd rather die. I think I'd rather die. Morgana? I mean, I wouldn't say no. She particularly doesn't do it for me either, you know? Neferi? I think I'd rather die. Nami? Probably not. I wouldn't say no. What even is he? What the fuck is Nasus? He's a dog? Is he? I thought it was Shuriman. I don't fucking know. You know, probably not. It's just like, you know, I guess I'd be in like the top of probably not. Like, I mean, I wouldn't be, I mean, it would still be like, I would still be reluctant, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know. He just gives me like the vibe that I'd be chill like that. You know what I mean? What the fuck is Nautilus? He's just like machinery. I'll put him in probably not. Hear me out on Nico. Isn't Nico a child? No, Nico's not a child because she's a fucking raging lesbian in every single voice line for Nidalee. And she's kind of goated like that. I wouldn't say no. Wait, what's the reason for GP to be where he is? I don't know, I just don't feel it. You know, like, he just doesn't scratch my back like that. He just doesn't itch my itch like that, you know? Nidalee? Yes, I would, but I don't want her to transform into a cougar. Nyla? I mean, it depends. I wouldn't say no, but she doesn't particularly scratch my itch like that. What is Nocturne? What is he made out of? Okay, so I know he's a demonic amalgamation drawn from the nightmares that haunt every sentient mind. Okay, I know that that's what he is, but don't worry about it. No mouth, no lower body, how? Don't worry about it. You know, once again, the yes of shame is like, you know, I'm just going to put them there and you just don't worry about it, okay? Nunu, I'm pretty sure is a child. Nunu or Willem, I'm pretty sure are both children. Olaf, I think I'd rather die. I don't know. Oriana, I think that Oriana goes in the probably not. Orn? The Freyordian spirit. Okay. Okay. Don't worry about it. You know what? We have too many fucking human-looking characters in these yes categories, okay? You know what? You know what? We need to get rid of the yes of shame, and I just need to fucking rank these characters, okay? It's just all humans in the top tiers. And I'm like, that doesn't make this tier list interesting. I want to get rid of this tier. I want to get rid of the yes of shame because you know what? That's kind of a cop-out. We'll put him there. Okay, Aatrox goes there. Okay, we're updating the tier list. Bard goes in top of yes I would. Jhin goes in bottom of absolutely. Malzahar goes in like middle of yes I would, but I feel like Braum for this reason has to be higher up. So I'd say Braum is the top of yes I would. Nocturne would be yes I would, but the bottom of yes I would, and then Ornn would be the top of absolutely. Or sorry, bottom of absolutely. Because now that I'm thinking about it, the Smash of Shame is a cop-out. It is a cop-out tier, and I should just have them in these fucking tiers, okay? You're just not assessing my vibe, okay? Pantheon, bottom of absolutely. Pyke, I think both options will end with me dying. I'd rather just die now. Kiana, I mean, I wouldn't say no, but I feel like I would rate her like top of, I wouldn't say no. Quinn, probably not. I'll put her like here. Rakan, absolutely, but he would never smash me because he is so loyal. He would never, look, absolutely, but he would never himself because he is so loyal to his wife. Remus, probably not. Rek'Sai, probably not. Rel, probably not. I mean, it's just like, ain't Rel a child? Isn't Rel a child? Wait, is Rel a child? I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. What the fuck? She's a child? Get her the fuck out of here. Ban. Renata Glask would inject me with chemicals and probably torture me to death. But that wouldn't stop me. That wouldn't stop me. I would put her in a yes, I would. That wouldn't stop me. Renekton? Probably not. Rengar, I would rather die. Riven? I think Riven's cool, but she doesn't do it for me on the... Oh my god, Riven is... Wait. But like, I was about to say, she doesn't do it for me in the... Oh my god, I wish Riven would crush my skull, but... Now that I'm saying that, I wouldn't mind if she did. So never mind, she is going up here. She would be in like top of yes, I would. Rise? Okay. So I'm gonna say this, and it's gonna sound hypocritical, considering where Braum is, right? But I feel like I would get too distracted by the blue bald head that I think I put him in probably not. Do you think it's like also blue? I shouldn't say that, that's horrible! Samira? Absolutely, but like where it absolutely? I think like here. Sejuani? Probably not. Yeah. Senna? I mean, I wouldn't say no. Seraphine? Probably not. Wait a minute, is Seraphine a child? Wait a minute. Now I'm getting stressed out. I'm like, I don't know. Smited! Okay, we need to do something now. Okay, who is a minor? Zoe's a child, get her out of here. Who else on the remainder of this list is canonically a child? Is there anyone on this list that's canonically a child? Yordle. Smited. Sari? I don't know. How old is Sari? League of Legends. Early to mid-20s. Early to mid-late 20s. I guess Sari's fine. Talia? Ah! That's a child! Get her out of here, Smiter! Kill her. Twitch is a child? I was gonna probably put Twitch in I'd rather die anyways, but Twitch can go there. I believe. Okay, how old is... Either way, he is a rat. Fuck, Age of All Champions according to Necrit. Born in 986 AN. Okay, so he's at least 1,000 years old. You know, let's just put Twitch and I'd rather die. Set is definitely probably not straight, but if he was, like, absolutely. Having a that is a child category is so smart, I ain't gonna lie. A lot more lists should have that. Yeah, that's concerning. Also, wait, are you first time? Is this your first time? Welcome. How are you doing? There are so many first time chatters coming out on this stream of all streams. Set would absolutely the same as Draven. No, but it's different! No, but it's different, and it is inexplicable. I cannot explain it to you, but it's different with Set. Shaco, I'd rather die. Oh my god, like, I'd rather die, but it's, like, so aggressively, I'd rather die. Please don't put my boy Shen on low. No, I wouldn't disrespect Shen like that. Okay, Shen is like low-key, high-key, like, top of yes, I would. Like, I would not disrespect your boy Shen like that, okay? Shyvana, probably not. Singed, ugh. I think I would rather die. I feel like he would try to, I feel like he would definitely inject some fucked up chemicals into me, and that would not be fun. Scion would be in, probably not. Sivir goes in, probably not. I don't know, she just doesn't, she doesn't rock my boat like that, Skarner, I would rather die. Sona? I mean, I wouldn't say no, but I don't, like, goon over Sona, she doesn't, like, particularly, I mean, she's very pretty, but, like, she's, she's very pretty to me, but not in, like, a sexual, I would smash her way, Isn't Soraka a child? I'm pretty sure Soraka's a child. Swain? Where's that one skin? Sorry, where's Swain? Silas? Okay, so I can't view Swain that way. He looks like my country's ex-president. That's crazy, bro. 1 second, I'm trying to rationalize. Okay, okay. Silas. Okay, Silas is either like top of absolutely or bottom of I'm frothing at the mouth. Silas can use those. That's what. That's. I mean. No, because you know what? He has to go here. He has to go here because there's. Does he go above the muscle? No, he doesn't. We're gonna come back to this. We're gonna come back to this. Syndra. See, I feel like I go through the same thing. I feel like I do the same thing with Syndra. Where it's like, I think Syndra's so cool and I play her all the time, and low-key, I would love to be a very strong mage with mage power. That I feel like I also have to put Syndra here. I don't know if that makes sense. But I cannot view her in a Gunnar light. That's what I have to put. Oh. Okay, but hear me out. What do you think what do you hypothetically, what would that tongue do? You know what I mean? Hear me out. He is a catfish. I'm just gonna, I'm gonna put him back in. I wouldn't say no. Let's put him there. Talent? He's kind of bad at the skins, right? Like, theoretically, he's bad, right? But there's something where I'm like, you know what it is? I feel like he's so fucking ugly in his splash art, his, like, default splash art, that even though he's, like, bad in all of his skins, my brain goes back to his ugly ass splash art. Cause like in a lot of the skins, you know, he's like, you know, like Wild Earth Talon is, you know, just baddie, you know. Okay, I made my decision. He's going in like middle of yes. He goes there. Tarek is gay. But if I was a man, then like definitely yes. You know what I mean? I feel like, okay, if they're canonically gay, right? Like for example with Graves, if I was a man, I mean I wouldn't say no, but I don't think he'd be my type. Like if Tarek wasn't gay, or sorry, no. If I was a man, then yes. You know what I mean? But I know he doesn't, I know he doesn't go that way, you know? So like we're adding that caveat. Okay. Okay, Thresh. Okay. Okay, you're gonna be like, Zoe, what the fuck are you doing? Okay, I just want you to hear me out. I just want you to hear me out. I just want you to hear me out. Spirit Blossom Thresh is real. Okay, thank you guys. I'm so glad we understand. Okay, I'm so glad we understand. Honestly, put him there. Honestly, human Threshes. Wow. You know, we'll just say that, bro. Base AF, we need not here. Thank you. Like, that's the reason why Tryndamere... probably not. I mean, his right arm is a lot stronger than his left. Sorry, so fucking stupid. I just like quoting that stupid-ass voice line. I think I'd rather die. I think I'd rather die than smash Trundle. I think Trundle would smash me in with his fucking club. I think that's what would happen. TF is gay, but if I was a man, I mean, I wouldn't say no. You know, we'll put them next to each other. You know, they're lovers. We'll put them next to each other. Udyr? Probably not. I mean, like, Urgot? I would rather die. Varus? I just snorted. Ooh, he's pretty high up there. He's like there. Gotta acknowledge Varus is also gay. Gay squared, in fact. Fuck! God fucking damn it. Okay, well, if I was a man, absolutely. Okay, and there we go. Caveat, okay, Vayne. She's either top of absolutely or I'm frothing at the mouth. I think she's top of absolutely, like very close, high up. Vel'Koz. How would that even... you know, I mean, it's not like I would rather die. It would just be more like a probably not. Vi is oh my god, I don't even know how to arrange this. Okay, Thresh is higher than Hui. Vi is higher than Hui. But if Felios is... Yes, he is. Oh my god, no, I can't do that. I'm sorry, Vi goes right there. I can't have any of these people rank higher than Vi. I can't do that. Too low on the Vel'Koz? I will not elaborate. Understandable. Viego is... Okay. Remember, like Zoe? Viego is insane. And he's a psychopath, and he's insanely in love with his wife. Okay, yeah, exactly. That's the point. Goes there. Exactly. You just won't get it, okay? You know, you just have to see the vision, okay? When I put Viego up there, you just have to see the vision, okay? Victor. Depends on which Victor. I don't wanna fuck Glorious Evolution. Gonna kill me, Victor. However, Victor before that, absolutely smash. But I feel like because he has so many forms, I feel like I would put him in top of yes, I would. Come on, guys, if it was just a twink, then Ezreal would be up there too. Exactly! You know, they just have to be, you know, it's like, you know, it is a... You know, I just don't know how to explain to you. You know, you just have to be picking up what I'm putting down. It has to be an emo twink. There we go. There we go. Vladimir, low-key? Okay, I'm gonna sound crazy for the Vladimir take, but Loki Vladimir. Sorry, I turned into Toad. Okay, Loki. He goes right there. Can't explain it to you. You just have to trust me. Source? Reasoning? Trust me. Don't worry about it. I like how 90% of these are, what's the reason? Trust me. You know, it's just the vibe. Polymer? Probably not. I mean, Warwick? Probably not. Wukong? Probably not. Zaya? I mean, I wouldn't say no if she asked. I wouldn't say no if she asked. I would put her, like, here. Just not feeling it, you know? Zerath this fucking, he's rocks, bro. What the, like, how would that work, bro? Probably not. Sends out. Oof. Oh, he goes pretty up there. He goes pretty high up there. Yeah. 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 Now that I'm reviewing this, yeah. Yeah. Let's revise this a little. Brain does this. Okay. Small revisions. Yasuo. Look, all I'm gonna say is, ah! Oh my god, I thought I deleted the tier list. I thought I deleted the tier list. And I was about to freak out. Okay, we're fine. Everything's fine. Arcana Zerath? What the fuck does Arcana? Like, I can see what you mean. But here's the problem is 99% of the other time, he is rock. I'll put him in, I mean, I wouldn't say no. That's my adjustment, okay? What about old Xin Zhao? Honestly, you know, here's the thing is, before the rework, I low-key always knew Xin Zhao was bad. You know, low-key, I can't even lie, Xin Zhao always had that baddie energy, you know? I just knew, you know, he just had that aura, you know? Oh no, everyone brace for impact? What the fuck is the impact? Oh! That's what you mean. Look. I was like, what do you mean brace for impact? Look, all I'm gonna say is. Do I even need to say more? If this fictional character was real, okay, if this man was real, that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say is I wish Yone was real. I'm just gonna leave it at that. We're just gonna leave it at that, okay? She wants to cure stuff! It's not what it is! Here by saying that. I'm noticing a pattern in the top tier. What is the pattern in the top tier, Play-Doh? And you might be thinking, so why didn't you put Yumi in that is a child list? And that's because Yumi goes into a special tier. And that's because the special tier is called Smasher with a Sledgehammer. So that is my answer for you. That is why I did not put Yumi in the child tier list, because I feel like this is a more fitting spot than that, this feels right. Let's see. Where would I tier Yunara? We'll put her in bottom of Yes I Would. That feels right, okay? Look. Zach, I think I would rather die. Zed? I mean, low-key. If that's, if the mask comes off, I mean, low-key, let me see. We're gonna put him kind of middle of Yes I Would. See, he's in the same spot as Malzahar, because, like, if the mask comes off, then, like, you pick it up with what I'm putting down. That's like Israel war crimes level of law. Sari? Probably not. I don't know. Just don't see her in that way. You know, I feel like I would, if anything, I would put Zeri here. Zillion? Probably not. Zyra? Probably not. Okay, let's review. Okay, me, myself, and we are going to review and see if anything needs to move around. How long have we been live for? This tier list took 4 hours to do.
Yo, my dumbass forgot to record an outro. Looking back at this, I would move Silas to frothing at the mouth tier. I'm sorry, he should be at bottom of frothing at the mouth tier. I kind of did my goat dirty. That's the only thing I would change. Besides that, I don't know how to do an outro. Thanks for watching, guys, if you're still here for some reason. I do all these live on the Twitch, so if you want to see that live when it happens, everything's live there and then it gets edited and recorded to YouTube. Besides that, I don't know what else I'm supposed to say. You guys know how to use the internet. You know, you can look at the socials. You guys know how to do stuff. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye, guys. Bye, guys.